Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where I want to talk about Max Dowman. Max Dowman is obviously 15 years of age, and as you probably know already, he will be representing England under 17s in the next few days. It's no surprise that he's called up for the England squad. He's a phenomenal talent, incredibly creative player. Plays sort of in that sort of similar position to almost Ethan Nwaneri. Arsenal are sort of blessed with players in that position, incredibly technical, incredibly advanced for his age. He's just 15, as I say, and training with the first team on a regular basis. And I think that sort of shows you esteem that he is held in at the club. Declan Rice reportedly sort of playing a crucial role in looking after him, and I think that's really, really good to see. The big danger, of course, with Arsenal is that he's not eligible to sign a professional contract due to his age at this moment in time. And of course, because of his age, he's been unable to play for the first team this season. But training with them, I think, sort of shows the pathway. And it was announced sort of in the last sort of 4 or 5 days that he will be part of the first team squad for next season. He will be going on the pre-season tour, and I think this is really, really good. And again, it's Arsenal demonstrating that there is a pathway through for youngsters that are good enough. Been some criticism of that in sort of the last season or so with a couple of players, including Eden Heaven going off to Manchester United, as well as a striker, Obi. I've forgotten his name now, apologies. But you know the two I mean, both going to Manchester United. But I think this sort of shows that Arsenal still with Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis-Skelly, as well as the likes of Saka in the team, sort of does show there's a pathway through. And I think Max Dowman will play some role next season. I don't think it's going to be massive, and I don't think it should be massive. I think he's still only a 15-year-old boy. He'll be 16 at some point next season. But I think sort of Ethan Nwaneri, Phil Foden sort of approach here will be the right one for him, where he gets lots of training exposure, lots of time with the first team squad, and a few minutes here and there. I mean, Ethan Nwaneri's probably got more minutes despite the lack of game time recently than maybe was expected this season. So I wouldn't expect him to get this level of minutes, but a few hundred minutes next season in the first team, as well as exposure sitting on the bench with the first teams, warming up with the first team, again, will just demonstrate to Arsenal that this is the right place for him to develop. There is a pathway to the first team, and crucially improve him as a player as well, because he'll still be playing football for the reserves and that sort of thing. I also think, just lastly, it's really important that we ease the pressure and the expectations in around this kid. He's still 16. I think he looks a phenomenal talent, and he could well be an all-world star. But we've seen that before with players, and it hasn't worked out. So I think we do need to balance that time, and that's why I think he will get minutes next season. It will be slow introduction, but I think it's also crucial that we do not put too much pressure on a boy of his age. Let me know what you think as always, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. Speak to you later.